Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by medical technology company Singular Health, ASX code SHG. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the CEO of Singular Health, Thomas Hanley. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Matt.
Okay, so Singular Health has developed 3D technology known as 3DICOM MD that provides for 3D imaging of 2D scans, such as MRIs and CT scans. It provides easily viewable 3D images of a cancerous tumour, for instance, and it can also provide 3D scans that are suitable for creating medical implants for trauma and other victims. Notably, consumer electronics juggernaut Sony recently integrated Singular's software into its extraordinary spatial reality display technology for presentation to the American Academy of Orthopaedic Surgeons annual conference in LA. Okay, Tom, we'll get into that development with Sony in a minute, but firstly, without getting too scientific on me, exactly what does 3DICOM MD do?
Look, 3DICOM MD is one of three of our software applications. It is clinically approved by the FDA as a diagnostic device, and essentially what it does is it takes your MRI, your CT, converts that into three dimensions, and then enables you to do really interesting things like, doing three-dimensional measurements in terms of looking at tumours or sort of operational procedures. It enables you to look at multiple angles of approach with a particular patient, and it enables you to conference with other clinicians. So the ability for the software to sit on multiple devices and all look at the same patient, whether you're in Switzerland or Los Angeles or Perth for that matter, makes it quite a unique piece of software.
So Sony has integrated Singular Health software for presentation to the Orthopaedic Surgeons Conference in LA on right now, I believe. If they like what they see, what advantage would a surgeon get by mixing Sony's spatial reality tech with your tech?
Well, firstly, the spatial reality tech from Sony basically enables a surgeon or a patient to view that as if it was in virtual reality without the headset. So it's a very big sort of technological leap that Sony's done. We've been working with Sony over the last 6 months, and we've customized our software to work specifically with their SRD display. And that will mean that those patients, those clinicians, instead of having to put on the VR headset, which is quite a clumsy process, they can sit down and look at a screen where literally the image is popping up at you, and you can have that full immersive experience without having to put on the headset. So that's a really sort of important step. Secondly, this is a unique approach by Sony. We are the only 3DICOM provider that they've got for the United States market.
Very quickly, how's your growth in sign-up numbers going? I know you sell this as a software as a service. How are the numbers looking?
Yep, so we've now got over 400 users, and the numbers are growing quite significantly.
Tom Hanley from Singular Health, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears today. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB, 3AW and 4BC websites and click the Public Companies tab.